me what you get. Stop interrupting my grinding. I ain't thinking about my wallet. I ain't thinking about you. I ain't thinking about you.
Anybody that comes on my show, we're going to have a good conversation. It's okay to agree to disagree, just as long as we're respectful. Everyone is a product of their own experience. There will be times that you have to experience the pain in order to experience the joy. So let's talk about the experience and let's share the results. What's going on, everyone? It's your brother, your cousin, your nephew, whatever you want to call me. So I am back for another review. And yes, I am early today because I want to get this live over with. I'm telling y'all right now, I am not feeling what's going on I would say Love and Marriage, but the Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm not really going to say too much about the last episode, but we're going to speak on it a little bit. So the second episode, basically just to sum it up, Giselle think Karen need to apologize to Robin. What else happened? Anika, we met her. I love her and her husband. They seem like they're a good addition to the season. I just don't like what they're trying to do between is it Anika or Aneka? Aneka and Wendy. Not really feeling that type of situation. If anything, I feel like they should have been good friends, but hopefully they be good friends by the time we get to the reunion and all that stuff. Let me go ahead and say this disclaimer. Everything on this channel, everything on this video is alleged for entertainment purposes only, and everything is in my opinion. If you have not watched Marriage to Medicine, Season 10, Episode 3, the recap is on my page. You know what we're talking about today. And don't forget, tomorrow, y'all, we will be talking about the Fletcher's interview review. The interview with Carlos King. And you know, Saturday, we will be back with Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 26. So, I'm going to let y'all know, next week, I am doing something creative and something special that pertains to Love and Marriage Huntsville. I will be doing that next week. I'm literally about to go down the list of every person that's on the cast and do like you'll see it. It'll be very interesting and basically about a spinoff of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But we'll talk about that next week, okay? Hey, Auntie Rita, I see you in here, love. Hey, Sis Toy. Hey, Auntie Michelle. I see y'all in here. Hey, my girl, Kaylin. Hey, Jay, I see you in here. So, basically, let's pick up on this episode. It pick up with Wendy and Ashley. And basically, Ashley, she always giving the wrong information out. I'm like, girl, you just messed this whole thing up. Because when Aneka came on, I just feel like Aneka and Wendy could have been like, they could have basically just took over on the Housewives of Potomac. The rest was not giving anything. It really isn't. So, it pick up with that situation. Mia say that she want to support Robin. Robin, she ain't hearing it. Karen's just over there looking like, girl, are you done? Thanks for giving us the update. Giselle said thank you for giving us the update. Next scene, it went to Karen and Robin. And Karen, no, it was Karen. She said she will only basically apologize she will only repeat facts. And she won't spread rumors. Where it looked like, Karen, you're going to be saying it over again. Somebody say Ashley talk too much and she messy. I definitely agree with that. Then Wendy said, when Wendy was talking about her show at that table, that was like one of the most shadiest things. But I loved how she said it. She was like, she said, my show the vibration is very high. So people that's not on an intellectual level to receive it, she understands if it's not for them. I totally agree with that. But baby, are you going? Good night. But when she called me a slow, I said, child, ain't no way in here you can bounce back from that. She was like, look, you're slow. She didn't say, she was like, you're slow. And I'm looking like, how in the world is Mia gonna turn this situation around and make it about her kids just because her child have a speech impediment? Baby, I got a speech impediment. Mia, there's nothing wrong with it, okay? I wish my family would have took me to speech therapy so I can learn how to control my list, but it's a lot of people that's on television. They got a list. TD Jakes got a list. Who else got one? What's that football player? He had that huge gap. Michael, he got a list, but it is what it is. I learned how to love mine. You just teach your child that they can love their speech impediment too. It is what it is. That's what makes the individual unique. And honestly, I don't think I would trade my list for anything. Um, there were moments that I used to be insecure about it, but the older I got, I'm like, you know what? I love it. It make me unique. It make me totally different from everybody else. So I'm cool with my list. But baby, sometimes that tongue do be getting tired. It be getting twisted, tired of it, be heavy. I'm like, calm down, breathe, let it relax, sit for a minute. Now talk. Now speak. Speak to me. So when she called her slow, they should just end the scene. Everybody sitting up there. Even Giselle was like, "This how you know when everybody know they just got clowned." Giselle will perk those lips like, but yeah. So when did she invite the girls to the first communion? She did not invite Robin. She didn't invite Giselle. There were personal invites. Next scene, they showed Candace talking about she's on a 9 city tour. One and Robin, One and Robin, y'all walk down the street and it don't even feel like you a couple. The way he pick you up and try to like play with you with that snake on the ground, that didn't even seem real. It seemed so fake. Giselle, she going shopping with Grace. That was a little cute moment. Nothing to really talk about because she finna graduate high school and go to college. Wendy and Eddie, they're talking to their kids about the first communion. That was real cute. I love how they did the role playing and everything. That was cute. Mia and Karen, baby, Karen and these handshakes, and I'm loving every moment of it. She like, here you go. Speak, Lord, speak to me. She sure did. What else we have? Karen in that black dress. I don't care what nobody say. Karen be dressing her butt off. Karen look good. That's my opinion. Sometimes I'm like, girl, that nose, but her nose is like a standout piece for her. So who else? Mills, she talked about the invitation from Wendy, and she talked about her son having a speech impediment. And I love how Karen kind of took up her. She said, I don't think you really know Wendy because if Wendy knew something like that, she wouldn't try to take a dig to try to say anything about your son or insinuate. It's just dumb. But I love how Karen basically took up for Wendy, even though Mia wasn't trying to hear it. But Mia need to understand. I'm sorry. Once you throw a drink in my face, we ain't talking no more. You might want to stay 50 feet away from me. Anyway, next thing it went to Wendy, Candace, and her friend. Is it Kiana? I think Kiana was the one that got to fighting with Deborah. I think that was the one that got to fighting with Deborah at that club that went viral while they was filming the Housewives of Potomac. So, Wendy, she talked about the conversation with Aneka, and Candace was spot on with Ashley. She was like, who said this? Who gave this information? If it came from Ashley, I really wouldn't believe it. So just saying, don't believe everything you hear, especially when it comes from Ashley. The next scene, Karen and Candace. Um, Karen asked about the lawsuit, and Ashley. No, there was Karen and Ashley. Karen asked her about the lawsuit, and she was like, "Well, I can't really speak on it." She said, "Candace, your friend probably know more than me or whatever." And I like how Karen said. She said, "I don't think it's about the money. It's really just um, he's trying to make a point. That's pretty much it." And I believe the same thing. She said it's probably only worth 2 pennies. So Karen asked about the lawsuit. Ashley laughed at Wendy calling Mia slow because they know it's a little true a little bit. And Mia do come off a little dipsy. Just saying. Ashley talk about what she's about to Ashley basically tell Karen that she basically made up the situation about Wendy. She had to remember everything. Girl, you didn't have to remember anything. Those producers told you that what you said or you gave the wrong information out. That's what it is. So Karen Schilder, like, are you serious? So now you got Wendy, her mother, the family or whatever, going head to head with this woman for no reason at all. So hopefully, when they look back at this show, they can be like, "This girl made this stuff up." And I hope they see that they talk about it at the reunion. So anyway, they end up going to the first communion. Dr. Wendy, she got her all white on. What else? Karen came in with her yellow. She was looking good, looking cute. Everyone was looking good, so it was a cute moment. I laughed at the moment she was like, "Is Mia coming so I can go get my raincoat?" That was funny. Ashley tell Wendy, oh Lord, Ashley just need to shut up. She ended up telling Wendy that she didn't say that Nika didn't say that, and everybody looking like, "Are you serious?" So it pick up with the last scene was Anika and Robin. She basically telling Robin, I guess, Wendy's mom called the family, this and that or whatever, and now they're going back and forth. She did some type of voodoo stuff for her. It is what it is. And that was pretty much the entire episode. But I'm telling y'all right now, I'm not feeling the situation between, I guess, what production and actually is trying to do to Wendy and Aneka. I mean, two beautiful women, doctors, both from Nigeria. They have husbands that are medical doctors. Well, Eddie is an attorney, and Aneka husband is a doctor, a medical doctor. But I'm like, come on now, just imagine if both of those ladies were to come together, and they were good friends. They would have took that franchise over. They would have took over Potomac. Hey,
What's up, friend?
nothing much. Okay, love.
Don't give up hope. I on Wendy and the girl. I really hope that once they find out, once Ashley come clean to them, that they will eventually get along. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I totally hate how she played this situation. Ashley, please stop. Then when people start saying stuff about you and coming for you, then you swear you being body shamed and all kind of stuff. Just sometimes just it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and you cover up your boobs the next time you go somewhere about somebody's child communion. Cover
What
them up.
you
I know they knew it's exciting, but cover that up.
said?
And Mia tried to make something out of everything. I'm glad Karen was there to like pipe that down because Mia went really off the deep end with that.
Sure
And
did.
Karen also had her back when she was like, well, she didn't even invite so and so to the Kristen. Why she didn't invite her? And Karen was like, well, I think she's still holding on to where she didn't invite her to her kids, they kids or little summer thing. So, Mia just she has the brain of a cricket. Cause how you don't remember that? How you don't remember?
You're right.
And I think she getting on Gordon nerves, and she just trying to stay around to see if some more money gonna surface. That's what I think.
Mm-mm. Hey, girlfriend, Chronicles, how are you, love?
Hey, I'm fine. Hello, everyone. Hey,
Mm,
Kayleen.
Hey, Sugar Lips.
Hey, is Tiffany and Ashley related? Cause they do the same mess.
I had to think about what you were saying.
They do the same mess on the shows. Like the babies is a protection. But Ashley, you ain't pregnant no more. So hey,
Uh-huh.
you start mess on this season. Hey, I don't even know how Wendy is still friends with Ashley because Ashley keep up mess. She ain't no different than Tiffany. Mia, I think Mia trying to stick around to see if the family gonna give them their business back, or at least give Gordon the business back. I think
Mm-hmm.
once she gone, they might go ahead on and give him a piece of their business back. Juan and his roommate Robin, because they have no chemistry. There's
No.
nothing. I thought he was gonna pick her up and throw her, or she was gonna pick him up and throw him. Like I mean, like
Yeah, I
they
ain't
both
believe
got
it.
this right. Nothing believable about them. Giselle, I like her and her children together. Anybody else Giselle be with, I don't like. Her bond with her kids is just whatever, except for when she be trying to dance, because that same move she making every time she dances is just ugh. Um, Wendy mama crazy.
I like her.
I like her, but I was like, yo, kids. I said, what is going on with this lady? I don't know about them bowls and them bones and whatever they is talking about, and that the mamas putting, little whatever Hicks voodoo, whatever she got going on. I don't like that. I don't even with the what's the lady named Aneka? I don't like that she's even
I don't
trying to
believe it.
perpetuate that situation like that. Like, come on now, y'all should regardless of what Ashley said, I would rather have a conversation with, because you can't tell me she ain't watched the show and no,
Mm-hmm.
Ashley ain't messy. I would rather have bonded with Wendy first, but of course, you got to come on and be stirring the pot with somebody, so that's how she trying to get her little story on. Hey, whatever. I like that Candace wasn't being she knew Ashley big bubblehead, was stirring some mess. Candace can see it a mile away. But I like
Mm-hmm.
Candace so far. I really don't care for her every season, but I'm liking her so far. Karen, my girl, she the OG. Um, is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
Very much you.
Yeah, we ain't talked about the Chucky kids, so I mean,
Honey, turn your
I
head
ain't seen them.
around. You can't look at the damn screen. This ain't for you.
Oop.
Excuse me, y'all. Let me put this. Maybe mute my mic. She trying to look at the screen. Turn your head, honey. I'm ready to lay down.
Mhm.
And that's all I got.
Hey Jay, how you love?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
So I thought the first couple of episodes were kind of boring. Um, it wasn't that interesting besides Ashley stirring the pot because I was yelling at the screen. That girl didn't say that like that.
Even producers said, she didn't say that, right?
Wait,
Right.
she didn't, did she?
And then
Well,
she's gonna say, "Oh, it's the tequila." Girl, bye. That ain't no tequila. You must be drinking tequila every season. You do that every season. You perpetuated the story with Wendy's husband calling him Happy Eddie with your friend and all this other stuff. I thought that
mm-hmm.
was real funny when she walked in the door and Wendy was like, I didn't know this was a kid's part of the entertainment came early.
Oh
I
my
Yes.
was like,
god.
oh
They
Lord.
been calling her off of Sesame Street.
Yes.
The shade.
The sad thing, like every time I see her, I think about that little
Me
puppy.
too. I'm like, oh my God. Every time I see that girl, I'm gonna think of Sesame Street. Every time. But I'm not really like I'm waiting for the good stuff to start happening. And I feel like something's going on with Giselle and Robin's friendship.
Yes.
Maybe Giselle got wind of, okay, you want to have a producer hat on, you gonna have to call your friend out just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if Robin is okay with her having to do her job and wearing her producer hat, but it seems like something going on with that little friendship. And
Mm-hmm.
why is Sharice still there? I don't understand her position. What is
I think,
Sharice still doing
girl,
there?
just a seat filler.
Yes, cause Sharice is like she don't give nothing
Nothing.
but Karen's villain.
Cold
She
tea.
the villain
Cold
against
tea.
Karen.
She keep talking about that marriage been over 20 years. We don't want to hear that cold tea,
Yes.
lady.
So Anthony, I have a question.
Go ahead, what's up?
Are you going to do the second a review on the second portion of Royce Reed?
I was, but then I was like, I don't want to. I mean, I watched it, I enjoyed it, but I was like, I didn't feel like doing it.
I need
Okay.
to watch it.
But I mean, you're more than welcome to talk about it right now if you want to.
Um just the things that she went through, it was a lot. It seemed like it was a lot, and she seems like she's still terrified that something's gonna
Mhm.
happen to her. It's weird. Like she's saying she don't really she's speaking out now, but she's doing it cautiously.
Who
And
was messing with Royce? Who she scared of?
Huh,
The
baby.
Dwight,
the white.
Oh, Lord.
like
Well,
he's
he didn't
threatening
he
her.
co- didn't he just come out wanting to have his other child? That's isn't he suing for custody of his other child?
I have no idea. What got me was the part when she said that he garnished the mom's bank account because her name.
Right, that.
And I
Mm.
was like, oh, she said that she's living paycheck to paycheck now and all the phones that she have. I would love to know more of the conversation that she actually had with the boy that's suing him.
Right. She said something about, when she addressed him about them garnishing her mom's check, because she was like, my mom's retired, and she's worked her whole life, and he was garnishing her checks because it was a joint bank account with Royce's name on it. And
Mm.
he said he didn't know what she was talking about and refused to give the money back.
Let me
Mm.
ask you, maybe it could be me, but I'm still confused by the situation of the boy going over to the house. Okay, like he knew what he was going for, right? I'm just saying, did he? I'm not understanding. Like he said that I guess Dwight wanted to do like a threesome or something like that allegedly, but
Mhm.
I'm still confused. But I need to see the messages or whatever. Did he know before he went over there that it was going to be something sexual done? Like, was that the context of the conversation?
I'm not sure because Royce said that whenever she went to go live with him, he proposed that her and the other girl, that they would live like he had a
That's
hair,
right.
like he wanted them all to be in a relationship together, and she
Not sister
turned
wives.
it down. Yeah,
Mhm.
she turned it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm only talking about the guy that's suing him.
That guy that's suing him.
But I'm saying, if he openly asked her that and made her aware, do you think that he might have made him aware of what he wanted too?
And that's what I'm trying to understand because I'm like, come on now, you know the type of dude you're dealing with. Like you're dealing with these industry guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, everybody's situation is different, and I'm not trying to take that away from him. But somebody said my understanding was he did not know Miss Kitty would be there. Okay, so you saying Miss Kitty was going to be there? So was Miss Kitty going to be involved in the situation with them?
My whole thing is, why you going over there? What's the purpose? If you're not going over there to discuss you about to become a basketball player or something like that, I'm not going somewhere where I don't feel somebody's intention. You going over there for whether it was for him or whether it was for a threesome. You're
Mm-hmm.
going over there for a reason. Just like somebody calling you at 1 in the morning. You know what you're getting up out your bed to go do. Like common sense is not that common for some people.
Or his
It's just
Hold on, the
situation.
guy didn't know the other guy would be there. He did not want to participate in the threesome. Okay, gotcha. Okay,
That's
no,
right. That's why you can't even call my phone past 10 o'clock. Call
right.
me
But
at that
why? But
time.
why go over there? Period. I mean,
I
what
mean, that's just
what's the
like with R.
purpose?
Kelly when them parents was setting their children up to go. I mean, it was blasted everywhere that he was, quote unquote, allegedly a pedophile.
okay.
So, but
So,
the parents still sent them.
You still saying allegedly? That man been convicted, honey.
so, but my
I'm
thing is this right
protecting my
here.
boy's channel.
This all I'm saying is this right here is that so he stated that Dwight pinned him down right when he was trying to get away. Was that it? Like what else?
I thought it was
They said the guy didn't know
penetration.
another guy would be there.
Yeah, so I know they said that, but so I'm just trying to understand. Like, was he trying to like get away? Did he like assault him?
Mm,
Like,
it happens. It definitely happens. And I don't put nothing past nobody. Anthony.
huh?
Okay, I couldn't hear
No,
you,
no,
but
I was reading on. They said Miss Kitty wasn't never expected to be there. No, they supposedly assault you. Okay, I just feel like that whole entire lawsuit is basically he say she say, but I'm pretty sure the guy got some cameras somewhere in that place. Like I don't know. I need to see a little bit more. Like.
I don't need to see no more about
Because
Diddy and
my
Cassie. I
thing
tell
is
you.
at this point, the White has already came out and basically verified that the boy did come over there. So, I mean, what more is he going to say? Like he was forced into a sexual act with two men. So
Oh
something
God.
did happen. So basically, you're saying that it was basically the four-letter word with an R.
Oh my God. That's what it sounds like. Shoot. That's what it's reading like.
Because I don't remember the boy ever saying that they forced him to do it. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't
It
think I
it just came
remember
down
that.
the pipeline. Little Paulette said yes. And she usually accurate. I'm just gonna say it.
The white gave over and he Wouldn't get hard. Oh, okay. So okay, cool. I'm just not familiar with everything. Not R, but SA. Okay, gotcha. Okay, because I think if I'm not mistaken, I thought they said Dwight said that they kissed or something, but I didn't know it went to the O.
Oh shit, they kissed. They might as well went on a date.
Yeah, it was dark in the room. Miss Kitty popped up out of the closet, but he didn't know until he felt the hand on him. Okay,
Who is
a
Miss Kitty?
blow. Okay, oh, okay. Um,
Who is Miss Kitty?
there was the I think the transgender person.
Oh, okay.
I think that was trans or that was dressed in drag. It was one of them. I don't know. I'm. We gonna see how that case going in.
Well, I hope at
I
least
mean,
got paid.
because Miss Kitty could sit up there and say like, "Yeah, I was there, but it didn't happen that way."
Mm.
And if she say it didn't happen that way, what else are they going to prove?
One person word against two.
Yeah, that's okay. Somebody said
Hmm.
cross dress. Okay, that's the only thing that's hard about that case.
Hmm.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Miss Kitty can sit up here and say, "Look, I was there visiting.
Mm.
Um, I'm there all the time. Like it's I don't know."
mm,
And that's not me trying to take anything away from his story, but it's just the way that the information is put out there. I'm sure the white paid her some hush money, and I I can agree, I can believe that. The person who accused him a few years ago mentioned Miss Kitty. Okay, so it was previous people that said the same thing.
Well,
Okay,
if somebody say they were sexually assaulted, they usually tend to be sexually assaulted.
yeah.
I can't
Dwight
take
didn't
that.
seem like he cared that it was out either. That's the way I've been saying it. Dwight say all consented. The guy say he was forced.
mm,
um, I I look at that two different ways.
mm,
You can look at that as a person trying to get a come up,
mm,
or somebody's probably mad it didn't go the way they wanted it to go, and they decided to. I mean, it's. Mm,
I don't do
I
that.
mean, I'm just. It's two different ways you can look at that.
You could, you could, but I don't speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna discredit nobody
That's
account.
what I'm like. I'm not trying to.
That's
Like
kind
I
of
said,
like
I'm
the
not
Me
trying to
Too
take his.
movement. How we gonna tell the bitches that R. Kelly house? He ain't hell you like you wasn't hungry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't do
like I said, I can't take that person's experience or their side away from them. I'm just saying, like from the outside looking in, like I'm not trying to
hmm
his side. It's just the way people could look at it, like
Yeah,
going to court. Because when you go to court, they just prove it.
they are going to be. They gonna be critical, true. But
So
I
yeah,
ain't getting it.
my Jay said her phone died.
Your phone died, Pootie. Where your charger?
Okay, love.
My
Yeah,
girl been talking.
we've been on her. I can't quite remember, but I think the text.
Anthony, you be cutting these short. I be trying to
uh,
come in and you already be gone. I be like, dang.
sometimes I can't remember, but I think the text showed him saying he didn't want the extra person before he arrived.
Mm,
Oh,
mm,
somebody said I don't believe the white,
okay.
especially after watching the Royce interview. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't watched it, y'all, so I can't speak on it no way. I gotta watch it, y'all. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, y'all. Well, we've been on here for 30 minutes,
Don't start that. Don't start that.
baby.
That's what I was just saying. I said I be trying
We
to
keep
catch
getting
him and
off
Anthony
early.
be
I'm noticing some
gone.
patterns here. And stop that smiling. You gonna make me call that young man and tell him to go ahead. You
I,
gonna make me call that young man and tell him
that's
I'm
what I'm
changing my
sure about
mind.
her to call too.
That's what
Oh,
I know. You gonna tell him I done changed my mind about sitting across from him at Thanksgiving. I don't need him to stay home. Cause
Yeah, I
no.
already know. I told myself to go live right quick, and when I finish, I'll give you a call right back. But
Go
yeah,
ahead, Bree.
mhm.
Have fun.
all
Happy
right.
Turkey Day, everybody.
Same to you.
We'll
And
see y'all
But
tomorrow.
we'll see y'all tomorrow with the Fletcher's interview review.
yes, I can't wait. That's what I'm waiting on. Okay.
All
Mm.
right. Y'all have a good
Good
night.
night,
Good
everybody.
night,
All
family.
right. Bye.
Bye.
Toy, you just not coming up.